Welcome to Ruang Tropes. Have you ever noticed how your mood lifts when you're surrounded by trees? Or how a gentle breeze through an open window can bring a surprising sense of peace? There's something deeply restorative about being close to nature. But in our increasingly urban lives, those connections are growing harder to find. This is where biophilic design steps in. In today's video, we explore the world of biophilic interior design, a growing movement in architecture and home styling that integrates elements of the natural world into our living spaces. This design philosophy isn't just about aesthetics. It's about improving our overall well-being, reducing stress, and creating environments that support both emotional and physical health. Biophilic design is rooted in the idea of biophilia, a term made popular by American biologist Edward O. Wilson in the 1980s. Biophilia describes the innate human instinct to connect with nature and other forms of life. While the concept is ancient, think of traditional homes that used courtyards, natural materials, and open ventilation. It has found renewed relevance in our modern world. In the past few decades, as urbanization has intensified and digital distractions dominate our environments, designers and architects have begun to look for ways to bring nature back into our daily lives. This movement isn't just about adding potted plants to your living room. It's a complete design approach that emphasizes natural light, organic forms, living greenery, earthy materials, and the visual, sensory, and even auditory experiences of the natural world. What began as a design strategy for office buildings and wellness-centered public spaces has now found its way into our homes. Whether you're living in a high-rise apartment or a countryside villa, biophilic design is highly adaptable. The goal is simple: to reduce the disconnect between humans and nature by creating spaces that nourish and restore. Imagine sitting in your living room, surrounded by large leafy plants, natural wood textures, gentle sunlight pouring through expansive windows, and a direct view of your backyard garden. This isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle shift, and it's available to anyone willing to rethink their space. In this video, we'll take you on a room-by-room tour of how biophilic design can transform your home. Starting from the living room, the heart of any house, we'll explore how plants like fiddle leaf figs or monsteras can bring a sense of vitality to the space. Pair those with rattan furniture, linen textiles, and soft rugs made from jute or sisal, and you instantly invite nature into your surroundings. Maximizing natural sunlight, using large mirrors to reflect outdoor views, and incorporating decor with earthy tones and organic patterns further enhances the biophilic feel. Moving into the bedroom, the focus shifts to tranquility. Here, soft sage green walls, cotton or linen bed sheets, and air-purifying plants like peace lilies or snake plants create an environment that encourages deep rest and mental relaxation. Even subtle elements, like a ceramic lamp base or the sound of wind chimes outside your window, contribute to the calm. The kitchen and dining areas are no less important. These spaces benefit from fresh herb gardens on the windowsill, wooden countertops, and centerpieces that change with the seasons. A vase of fresh tulips in spring, dried grasses in autumn. The smell of basil or rosemary, the texture of stone or clay under your hands, the sound of birds chirping just beyond the open door. It all creates an experience that is both functional and deeply fulfilling. Even your bathroom can become a peaceful retreat. By using humidity-loving plants like ferns or spider plants, incorporating wood or stone fixtures, and using soft, earthy scents through essential oil diffusers, you can turn an otherwise sterile room into a rejuvenating, spa-like sanctuary. But biophilic design doesn't end indoors. In fact, Some of its most powerful expressions happen in the transition between indoors and outdoors. Your front porch or entryway, for instance, sets the tone. Imagine a wooden bench surrounded by potted flowers, a vine-covered trellis above, and natural stone steps leading to your door. That's biophilic design in action. Similarly, your backyard or garden can become an immersive oasis with native plants, gravel paths, water features, and soft outdoor lighting. Even small spaces like balconies, window ledges, or rooftop terraces can be turned into vibrant green corners. For those with more room, a rooftop garden with lounge chairs and flowering vines overhead offers a perfect spot to unwind under the sky. There are also lesser-known spaces in your home that benefit tremendously from biophilic elements. Corridors, hallways, and staircases can be enlivened with plant niches, skylights, and wood textures. A reading nook by the window becomes a dreamy hideaway when it's surrounded by climbing plants and flooded with natural light. A meditation space with soft mats, bonsai trees, and calming scents offers a daily escape into serenity. Even utility spaces like laundry rooms can feel welcoming with sunlight and lavender pots on the shelf. And don't worry if your home isn't large. Biophilic design is not about size. It's about intention. It's about using whatever space you have to reconnect with the natural rhythms of life. Whether it's through materials, colors, smells, sounds, or views, this approach gently transforms everyday environments into something more soulful. It reminds us that our homes aren't just shelters, but extensions of our lives and our relationship with the earth. In this episode, we'll also share some practical tips to start your own biophilic transformation. You'll learn how to select the right plants for each room, how to choose organic materials and textures, how to use mirrors and windows strategically, and even how to create visual connections to the outdoors. You'll find out why indirect natural light is just as powerful as a view of greenery, and how layering patterns inspired by leaves, bark, or water can subtly make your space feel more alive. Best of all, this transformation doesn't require a complete renovation. Often, it's the small, intentional changes. A new curtain that lets in morning light, a shelf repurposed to hold a row of succulents, a color palette shift toward nature-inspired tones that have the biggest impact.